So we come here this morning to get the 220. It's still in the spillway job we did. It's been sitting there for about 2 or 3 weeks now. Get it started up, moved to another job, and the batteries were dead on it. So it's been they're about 4 years old, 4.5, and that's about your average life expectancy now of batteries, it seems like. So we got those pulled out, and we're going to go get some new batteries for it. I figured I'd just do a little walk through. It's probably only rained like once or twice since we've done this. One was shortly after, and then we had a 2-inch downpour 3 days ago. But it looks like it's coming in pretty good. I figured a little more grass would have come up in the spillway, but might not germinate underwater like that. But enough wet plants will, kind of the wetland plants will start growing through it. It'll just take a little bit of time. But it looks like everything's holding together good. Nothing's really washed out too bad. Got a little wash right here, but ain't nothing you really do about that till the ground gets stabilized. But yep, doing just like it should. So here's our newest project. We got a sinkhole down here at the lake to fix. This is our beautiful access. We brought the old Yanmar over here because it's probably here a couple weeks, and we didn't want to leave the other one there. We might need it. So we got to take this guardrail down, take the bolts out. This is our construction entrance right here down the hill, and you're gonna laugh when I'm gonna show you what we're here to do, but this is actually an engineered project. We have a sinkhole here there's a valve to drain. It's like 100 some acre community lake. So there's a sinkhole here, and all that was the result of I'll be right back. Alright, back at it. Here is our sinkhole problem, and all this was caused by whoever installed the head wall. The head wall was definitely not put in right. You can see how much it's fallen over. But there's 2 holes down there for the valve handles where they cut like 4 or 5 inch diameter holes in there, and over time the dirt's just eroded out, and this is falling. Somebody's put rock in here, and it just keeps eroding out. So we're going to come back in here, dig all this out. Like I said, this is engineered by the state, city, and we got plans and everything, but we're going to dig this out. We got to build a coffer dam out here to get the water off of us. Not allowed to drain the lake, so we're going to get a bunch of sandbags and build a coffer dam, and then we are coming in here and pouring a concrete head wall on each side of this, along with sleeving those pipes, and do the concrete head wall. And then we're going to build like a under drain, so any water that gets behind this wall will have a 2-inch pipe to drain out back into the lake. So this should be an interesting little project. Engineers got to be here, soil tech, everything. So this is going to be a pretty elaborate little fix right here. So we'll get the guardrail down and go from there. We got to put up silt fence and all that today as well. Alright, we got the 2 bottom bolts out. These bolts actually go all the way through, so I stuck it back in here so that this side won't fall down. Go ahead. I got the mini holding it. That way it shouldn't fall anywhere. Top bolt out. Oh, there goes the nut is right there if you can grab it when you're done. Right there. That's painted on there. Alright, that's out of there. Got the bolt back in there. Ants are coming everywhere. That side won't fall off. Alright, let's do this side. It's loose. It is loose. The nut's down in there.
I had to pick up on the lower machine.
Can't get the bolt out? Alright, well the nut's down in there, so. Alright, let me pick it up and you should be able to wiggle that out. There's our guardrail section. I'm just going to lay it down right against the bank over here. Slide it over out of the way. So now we got the guardrail out of the way. I've got to run silt fence down this edge down to the head wall, down the front side of it, all the way to our work area, and then jump over and run past that up the hill. So we got to completely contain the lower section of this work area and silt fence. So I'm going to go ahead and take the Mini, dig a little trench, and we'll go ahead and get our silt fence put in and get it staked up. So that's how I've always put in silt fence. Posts 6 foot apart. Go to the red line that goes on the ground 6 inches out. 6 inches from the end of the silt fence to that red line. So if you put that, you dig a trench 6 inches deep, hit 6 inches in the ground, 6 inches under. As you go, just throw a clod or two of dirt on it, keep it pulled tight. Then you take the machine, run back behind it, and backfill it, and that is good to go. All right, we got our silt fence put in, backfilled. Left our little work area open, and we are going to just put up some fence across the where the guardrail's missing, just so no people wander in here, hopefully. And then we're gonna go get some sand and fill up some sandbags so we can start doing our little cofferdam tomorrow. We'll bring some fabric and some rock in the morning, go ahead and put our construction entrance in and go from there. So now we have the fun task of, hold on, I'll hold it in a second, filling up sandbags. We've got about 100 of them we've got to fill up to build our little cofferdam over there tomorrow. So this is what we're going to be working on this afternoon, filling up sandbags, stacking them on a pallet, and then tomorrow we get to get down the lake and stack them up. So let me help him hold that, and we'll go from there. So we've been busy. We've gotten 35 filled, and I think we need that many more. So I got one pallet here. I'm gonna load these onto the trailer, strap them down. I've got another pallet, so at least it'll be easy loading them onto the trailer and make life a little bit easier. Even though we got to unload them by hand, we'll save a little bit of time. So let's go ahead and load these up onto the trailer. Get in the air condition for a minute. Hopefully we'll pick it up. Oh yeah, no problem at all. Probably could have put another row on there, but that'll work. That'll work. Getting a little warm outside now. A little toasty. You put the tractor in 4-wheel drive, then feel the back slipping a little bit. It's probably almost 2,000 pounds up there, I would say. Probably a good 1,500. Let's see, did I knock some off? I might have hit it a little hard there. Good. And he wants to go a little bit more. I kind of dropped it. Alright, well, I'll go get another pallet, and then we'll fill some more sandbags up. Enjoy. Sandbag filling 101.
Yeah, professionals.
Tim scoops, I hold the bag. I tie and stack.
I would like to thank Clark County, Wisconsin for the instructions on filling up sandbags.
Oh. According to YouTube, you only put 2 shovelfuls per bag, so you do not overload your bag.
Sorry,
your back.
Sorry, Clark County.
That's probably enough. A little bit more. They also said that you don't have to tie them. All you have to do is fold the end over and stack immediately. we're not stacking immediately. We're stacking tomorrow, so we've got to tie ours. They only weigh like 80 pounds a piece now.
White stuff. Matt didn't want to sell this to his customers, so we got it.
Yeah. It rained on it over the weekend.
It deluged. It didn't rain here.
It poured.
Yeah, it came down good for about 30 minutes.
We've got 2 yards of sand and we don't have but like 8 bags left of sand. Dump it all in there, it'll be alright. We'll get our money's worth. One more. Oh, that one's heavy. So we put in 75 sandbags for our cofferdam, and that's not near enough. We got to do another layer around the outside, so we went and got another 100 more and got those filled. So I did a row of sandbags, plastic. Now we're going to run an outer layer of sandbags to kind of lock it all together and do the corners a little better. So yeah, it's going to be a all-day event on a little cofferdam, I think. But we'll get it. Now we're getting our sandbags put in now. Our hardest spot to seal was right here, so we got 100 more. We're going to start over here and block our corner off. And hopefully between this row of sandbags, the plastic, and another row of sandbags, it'll kind of seal off all the leaks we got. But we're working on it. This is the little area we got to have contained. We're going to work all day on trying to contain it, I think. So we brought the bigger pump. We'll get it pumped out and be able to see where the leaks are. But we're trying to hold back a lot of water.